Hey, if you are a Marvel fan like I am, then you know it's been a little rough out here, but it looks like the kings of Marvel have returned. And maybe there are good things on the horizon again. Oh, please, I've been losing hope, y'all. And it doesn't help that the television side of things has not been going well either. But it looks like Marvel might have a little bit of an optimistic future because the Russo brothers will be coming back to the Marvel fold to not only direct Avengers 5, but Avengers 6 as well. So let's dive right into the news. All right, so this article is titled Russo Brothers Make Big Return to Marvel as They Eye Upcoming Avengers Sequels. As they put the final touches on their big Hall H presentation for next week's Comic-Con, Marvel Studios looks to have already made plans to bring back its all-time grossing directing duo in a big way. Sources tell Deadline, Joe and Anthony Russo are being brought into the fold at Marvel Studios on various fronts, with one of their first big priorities being the upcoming Avengers sequels at the studio. Talks for the pair to direct those films are in the early stages, but the plan would be for them to be involved in both films. Marvel had no comment. The next Avengers is a huge part of setting up the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and the studio needed a high-profile director, or in this case, directors, to guide the ship given the scope of the project. Deadline first reported in May that Sean Levy was high on their list, but sources say Levy is focusing on his other upcoming projects, which includes a new Star Wars pick at Lucasfilm. Okay, so admittedly, nothing too sexy here in this article beyond a little bit of what a source is telling Deadline and a bit, I guess, of some speculation to a degree. But to be fair, whenever Deadline or The Hollywood Reporter reports something regarding entertainment, certainly anything regarding Marvel and Disney, I tend to really believe what they are reporting. So if they are saying that the Russo brothers are back in the fold, I think that barring something really crazy, we have a lot to look forward to here. So I want to turn it over to you. What do you think? Do you think that the Russo brothers are really going to be able to reignite that engine, that excitement that we all once had for the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Now, personally, I am really excited about this because I don't think we've been able to be excited about much of anything when it comes to Marvel for a really long time. There's been one or two decent shows, one or two decent movies, but since Endgame, since Infinity War and Endgame kind of tag teamed that end of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's really been like we're wandering in the woods with no direction. So I'm really hoping that the Russo brothers not only can bring their magic back to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but they're able to bring the great storytelling and the great character development. We all know that they can do spectacle, but I think the reason that we all love movies like Winter Soldier and Infinity War is because we were very invested in the characters. And so I think that the Russo brothers do a great job of making us really, really care, really dialed in, and really giving us stakes that matter. And we haven't had that in a long time in Marvel. So I'm hoping that they can return this to form so that we can all be excited again. And it seems like it's a tall task. I mean, there's a good amount of characters that we've loved for years that are no longer on the board. So maybe they're going to put them back on the board. Maybe we're going to get new characters in old forms that we are familiar with. I have a T'Challa shirt on right now, so I'm hoping they bring him back. So I think it's a really exciting time. I think it's a concerning time when it comes to Marvel, but I think it might be getting exciting again. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button down below. I really would appreciate it if you do that. And if you love movies, television, entertainment, pop culture, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I am trying to grow it, and every person like you matters. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.